Hi guys, welcome to a brand new reading vlog. Like I said in my last video, I had a little new series planned. I say little, it's actually going to be quite a long series. So I've seen some other creators start doing this. So just people I follow, which I like. And that is like a TBR takedown kind of thing. And so like the gist of it, everyone does it differently. But the gist of it is just reading for that video, reading only books that are on your physical TBR, and you know, whatever form that is. And so I'm going to do the same thing. I don't currently know how many books are on my physical TBR. I haven't counted this month at all, I don't think, but I do believe it's definitely over 50, which is not great. At some point this year I will probably be moving, and so it would be nice to have less books to have to physically move, and also just to have less book clutter, you know? And so the way that I'm going to do this, the people I follow have done it different ways. I have a little jar, or a little Snoopy Peanuts bowl. It's like a fall theme. And I have different like slips. I think there's like 15 different books on here. And these are really, number one, they're like priority reads. Books that have been on my TBR for a while and just haven't gotten to them. And number two, they are, I believe all of them are standalones. So that way I don't have to feel like, oh, I'm committing to a series. No, it's just a one and done. So I'm going to do 2 per video. Yeah, and I will allow myself to DNF, obviously. But I think we should just, I'm gonna do only like pull 1 at a time. So, hi Calypso. Oh, good girl, are you scratching? Good girl. So I'm going to pull the first one. I'm not going to look. I have different genres in here, so let's just mix it up. They're different colored slips because I wrote these on different days. But there's like 15 of them in here. So I'm not going to look. I'm just going to pull this one. So I'm going to show you first. It might be upside down. Is it? What is this? The Memory Police. Okay. So this is the Memory Police, if you can read my bad handwriting. So the Memory Police, it's not, it's one of the newer ones I got. It's been on my online TBR forever, but I just recently got a copy of it, so I actually have to go grab it because it's actually in my bedroom. So give me 1 second. Okay, so I went and grabbed it. So this is The Memory Police by Yoko Ogawa. So this is a Japanese fiction novel. So this one has been on my radar for a long time. When did it come out, actually? 1994. Older than I thought. So this is basically like a combo of like, or the vibes of Fahrenheit 451, 1984, like kind of speculative fiction dystopian vibes. So the Memory Police, things start to go missing on this island, and people aren't able to recall the lost objects that were there. And so the Memory Police are committed to ensuring that what has disappeared remains forgotten. And so then a young writer discovers that her editor is in danger. She concocts a plan to hide him beneath her floorboards, and together they cling to her writing as the last way of preserving the past. Okay, so that you're hiding someone beneath the floorboards, I'm getting the Telltale Heart, which terrified me in like 8th grade. So I'm definitely intrigued. This is coming in at about 275 pages. So I am so excited to read this one. And I will be annotating and catching up with you whenever there's something to discuss. So yeah, I'm only going to pull one at a time, so we're just going to focus on this one for the first half of this video, and then I'm going to start it today, hopefully. Then I'll catch up with you when I have some thoughts. Hey, so it is the next day. Yes, I'm wearing the same shirt. Don't worry about it. So I actually did not sleep well last night. Like, I barely slept. So eventually I just got fed up and decided to pick up The Memory Police. And so I read the first 40% of this book. And there's Calypso. Come here, baby. Come here. You're blocking the camera. So I read the first 40%, which is like 140 pages. And it's really interesting so far. I'm definitely really liking it. The basic premise is like how, I guess the back of the book said, like kind of a combo of Fahrenheit 451 and 1984. I definitely am getting both of those vibes. So I don't know how often, but like pretty frequently, like I guess every couple of days, on this island, things disappear. So it's like at some point, the calendars disappear, photographs, roses disappear, and then, so like when the roses disappear, like all the people on this island have to go and get rid of all the roses. And then once that day has passed and the roses are gone, they don't know what a rose is anymore. It's like the next day they're like, I know we got rid of something yesterday, but I don't remember what it was. So that's really interesting. And so the like memory police, they come through each time something disappears to make sure, like they'll go to people's houses and make sure they don't have like bouquets of roses. And like they just stuff everything in trash bags and get rid of it to make sure that everything is truly forgotten. So our main character, who does not have a name, her growing up, her mother never forgot anything. So she would be like, oh, we used to have perfume, but no one knows what perfume is anymore. But I remember having perfume. I remember spraying it on myself before going on dates with your father. But he doesn't remember what perfume is. And so stuff like that. And so she is a author, the main character is. And so she works with an editor, and then she also has a friend who is this old man who like lives on a boat. And there's no like ships anymore, but like I guess his boat is okay. So there's three main characters really. And so stuff starts happening, and she ends up kind of hiding someone in her basement. So it's also kind of like giving like Anne Frank vibes, you know, or like the book thief vibes as well. So there's a lot of different vibes going on, and Calypso's messing up the lighting, but that's okay because she's cute. So I'm really intrigued so far. I'm really enjoying it. So I'm almost halfway through. So I'm going to read some more today. And it's a really quick read. It's written in like a simple way, but not like bad, you know. So it's really quick to read and everything. So I'm going to read some more today. I would like to get to like 65%. And it's pouring down rain right now. So I'm hoping it lets up in a couple hours, because remember last video when I was like, oh, I'm going to go to the K-pop store because they're open on Sunday, but then I got the date wrong. Well, today's that date that they are open. So I've triple checked. So, and they have some things I've been waiting for. So I'm going to go regardless of the rain in a couple hours. So I'll do a little haul. But I mean, beyond that, it's pretty rainy. So just going to read and then do some shopping. So I will catch up with you in a little bit. Say bye, Calypso. Oh, bye. I finished it. The sky was so incredibly difficult, but we're not going to talk about it because it's done. Yeah, I don't know. It's done. I don't know how long I'm gonna hang it up or leave it here before I pack it up. But yeah, it's done. Yay. Okay, so it is the next morning. I sat down and went ahead and finished the Memory Police. I figured I would just go ahead and finish it. And let me tell you, I had kind of low expectations going into this. I don't know if I said that earlier, just because I had read some reviews online and they weren't overall positive. So I was a bit, just whatever about the book. So I'm giving this 5 stars. It picked up and just got so crazy, especially like that last 10%. At one point, like, my jaw was on the floor. I was like, what? What are you talking about? It was just so good. So it had the same pace and the same things were just happening. Things continued to disappear. And, the memory police kept coming by, taking people away, checking on things, but it just the things that were disappearing got more and more serious and had more long-lasting effects afterwards. So it got crazy, and I really enjoyed it. So I made, some annotations. It was just unexpectedly good, honestly. I think I do understand why some people might have rated it poorly. It is very simplistic writing, but I don't know, I just felt like it was so effective and very, I definitely got the 1984, and especially I got Fahrenheit 451 vibes. There's one scene, where they do some like Fahrenheit 451 stuff. So I can definitely see the influences that this author probably used for the book. I ate this up. I mean, it was so good. I read it in 2 sittings. So very happy I actually picked it up. So that is The Memory Police by Yoko Ogawa. Done. And now that I'm finished, it's time to choose the next book. I do have the bowl here. I'm going to give it a little mix. I'm not going to look, so I'm going to put it here. I'm not going to look. Let's see, can you see me? Yes. So I'm hoping, we started off really strong, right? So I'm hoping for another one that's, at least 4 stars. But I don't want to jinx it, Okay, so I'm going to swirl them around, and then, let's see, I'm going to pick, I don't know, this one. Okay. Oh, this feels like a long title. Is it a long title? Oh, you can't even see it. What does that even say? The Resurrectionist. Oh, it's hard for you to see. The Resurrectionist. So let me grab it. Let me stand up and grab it real quick. Okay, give me a sec. It's over here. Somewhere. Here it is. Okay. So this, and I actually had the edition with the sprayed edges. So this is The Resurrectionist, which is by A. Ray Dunlap. So to my knowledge, I don't know, I'm just gonna, this is a really cool looking book. So I'm just going to quickly read over the back because I don't entirely know what it's about offhand. Well, I do, but so it takes place in 1828, And we have a male character who wants to be a surgeon, but he cannot afford the private school cost. So he strikes a deal with our other main character, who is a female, who is a dissectionist. And the female character is a body snatcher. Oh, I'm sorry, they're both male characters, sorry. And so I'm thinking like it's Frankenstein adjacent, with like the body snatching and like surgery. Which I actually do want to reread Frankenstein at some point and annotate it. But yeah, so this is The Resurrectionist. It's coming in at, how many pages is it? Just under 350 pages. So, oh wait, no, I'm sorry. 330 pages. Nope, sorry. That was the author's note. There's a lot of like, back stuff. 320 pages. Okay. So this is The Resurrectionist. I'm glad I pulled this one, even though it seems like more of a fall read, but sometimes you can have some spooky stuff in the summer. So I'm going to pick this up. I'm actually not feeling too well. I haven't slept like more than 5 hours the past 2 days. And I just can't take a nap. Like I can't fall asleep. So I might do some reading. Maybe that'll make me sleepy. But yeah, I'm going to pick this up, and then we will see where it takes us. All right. All right, so just checking in. It's been like 4 to 5 days, I think. Let me have a video playing in the background. Let me turn that down. Yeah, 4 to 5 days since I've actually updated or read anything, but I finally just picked up The Resurrectionist, and so I wanted to quickly talk about that. Oh, I'm also different location. My family is on an international trip, so I'm kind of house sitting this weekend and next weekend. So that's why I'm not in my normal space, and there's a different cat because I'm watching her because she has some medical stuff, so I'm just watching over her. But The Resurrectionist, yeah, so I made it to 35%. Definitely Frankenstein-esque, which I mean, obviously is like the inspiration for this. But what is this about? So we follow our main character, James, who his father recently passed away, and so he goes to Scotland to like, I guess like a medical school, and he wants to be a surgeon. And so he gets room in this inn, and he meets his like other classmates and becomes friends with them and goes to classes, and he very, very quickly gets wrapped up with like the, I guess you would say, headmaster of the school, and also like I guess his secretary. And so him and the secretary kind of form a, not relationship, like friendship, but also like business partnership kind of, because James can't exactly afford to be at this school. So he gets kind of like a really odd job to pay for his schooling. And so things just start escalating when he figures out that the secretary is a body snatcher. And that he's not grave robbing, he's body snatching. He's not like stealing the jewelry or anything that the people were buried with. He is just getting the bodies themselves, because they need the bodies to, you know, work on for the students and everything, you know, so I have things to practice on. And so he's just like, okay, well, I guess this is my life now. And so 34% or 35%, that's where he's just kind of starting to accept that, hey, I have to do this in order to pursue my dream of being a surgeon. And so it's really atmospheric. The vibes are there. Like, it's dreary, it's rainy, you can feel like the cold, and it's just really intriguing so far. I'm really liking it. So I just want to give a quick update on that. Today is Sunday. I don't know how much more I'm going to read today, but I would like to have this video uploaded by this time next weekend. So hopefully I have a full work week coming up. So hopefully I can read some, but we'll see. So that's a quick like 30% update. And so I got Cat with me, and then I'll be heading back to my apartment later tonight. So yeah, I will see you when I have an update for you. Hey, okay, so it's now the weekend. I can't remember when I last updated, but I'm back at my family's house because they're still gone on their trip. So I am watching over the family cat still. They come back tomorrow night, but I am here. I have about 60 pages left of The Resurrectionist. I'm 80% of the way through. And since I last updated, which I believe has been a week, I've gotten into like a slump a little bit. I hope it doesn't come back fully, but I am kind of like not in a reading mood, which is sad. But I'm going to power through, not right now, but later on, and finish this. And so I don't know if my slump is affecting my enjoyment of this book, but I'm not entirely like convinced by it. Like the characters, James and Nye, I'm not convinced really by their relationship. Like, I don't feel connected to them as characters. And I don't feel like they're it, if that makes sense. I mean, like, the story is fine, but it's not as dramatic as I thought it would be, considering it's about body snatching. But, I mean, maybe the last 60 pages will do something incredible. But I'm about to go back to my apartment and then go and do a couple of shopping things, which will be, there's actually a new trinket box in the city that I live. I've never been to a trinket box before, but I'm going to go pick out some of my trinkets to go and trade. So we're going to do that. It's inside like a restaurant, so depending on how crowded it is, I may or may not like film or take pictures, but I definitely will show you what I trade. And then so that used bookstore, I know I don't need any, but they're having freebies. I don't know what the freebies are, but I want to check it out. And then K-pop store, which I don't know if the K-pop store will still have the releases that I want, but you know, we can just go and check it out. So I'm about to head out to my apartment, probably get lunch, and then just spend the day doing that, and then go see Calypso for a little bit before coming back here. And in that time, I will finish The Resurrectionist and give you guys an update and finish the vlog. So for now, I am going to go and update you with either my activities or the finished book. Okay, so I picked up some trinkets to trade. So we have a couple of like anime little minifigures. We have, I believe this is Tato. So we got a Tato one. This is a sharpener. I'm gonna clean it before I donate it. It's got like a little bit of stuff on it. Just a keychain, cute, I don't use it. This guy, and then like a mini Etch-a-Sketch. So that's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know if I'll find 7 trinkets that I want to take, but regardless, I am going to be putting all of these there. So I guess if I don't trade, I'll just donate them because I don't need them. So, yay. So I'm back from my day of being out of the house. I didn't film any in the bookstore and the K-pop store because I honestly didn't think of it. But I'm gonna include like a short clip of the trinket box, and I want to show you what I got. I brought what, like it was what, 7 trinkets, and so I got let's see, 5. And so this is the first one, which is just like a squishy stress ball puzzle. It's not a good stress ball, I don't think. It's from like a credit union. So, but I don't know. I like puzzles. It's cracking a little bit, but you know, just set it near my puzzle station. So that's number 1. And then I got Calypso. Please. I got Little Bear. Just Little Bear. And then this one is so tiny, but it's cute. So I don't even know how I'm going to show you this. It's like a little flamingo rubber duck. It's not squishy, it's hard, but yeah, there's that. And then these 2 I'm so excited about because I got them for free. They are 2 BTS figures. And so these are the ones from McDonald's. So they came in like a Happy Meal. So I don't have any of these because I obviously didn't want to go to McDonald's and ask for a BTS Happy Meal. But I got these 2. I think it's what, Yoongi and Namjoon, I believe. I don't know if it says on here, I can't read it, but I got 2 of these, which is awesome. So those will be going on my K-pop shelf, which is so fun. So I'm gonna put these back, everything back in the bag for now. Yeah, it was just a nice day out. I ended up meeting up with my friend at the bookstore, which was nice. So that was fun. I did get a few things at the K-pop store. So let me show you quickly, and then we'll get into the final review for the Resurrectionist. I got a Kazuha version of Pure Flow Part 1, and then I also got like the group version. So I got 2 LE SSERAFIM albums. I got 2 X-Love albums, their new release, which is called I God. So I got 2 of those. And then I got Kepler Crack Code. I already got one. Let me show you the photo cards that I pulled from each one. So from the LE SSERAFIM ones, I pulled a Kazuha and a Chaewon from the first one. And then from the second one, I pulled a unit photo card and an Eunchae photo card. And then from the X-Love, try and show these all at once, I got 2 Haru, 1 Umuti, and 1 Rui. Alright, and then finally, the Kepler, I got Hikaru and Zhaoting. So, got those 2. Alright, so that was my day of shopping. I left the books that I got in the car because I had too much to carry. So, just used books, nothing like super exciting. But I did take some into trade, so don't think like, oh, now your thing's over like 60. No. I traded in 3 for credit, walked out with 4. So technically I only got 1 new book, so book math. Alright, so let's talk about the end of the Resurrectionist. The copy that I have is in the car. I'm not going to obviously go out and get that. I'm gonna rate it 3 stars. Because I don't know if it's because of my slump or if it just didn't live up to my high expectations. It just ended up a bit of a letdown a little bit. I mean, it was very well written. The atmosphere and vibes were there. But the characters themselves, I felt like I didn't know them that well, and so I couldn't connect with them. And the like romance between James and Nye, I wasn't entirely convinced. I wasn't feeling any depth there. it wasn't there. But I mean, it was fine. I just was expecting like a bit more drama, like I said earlier, and a bit more like gruesome moments, because it was about body snatching, and that didn't happen. I don't know. There was just something about it that didn't click for me, so I am giving it 3 stars. But yeah, I finished 2 TBR books, which is great. One was a 5-star, The Memory Police, which was a 5-star, and now The Resurrectionist is a 3-star, so overall not bad, especially for The Memory Police, very good. So that's 2 books off my TBR down, which is amazing. So yeah, that is all that I have. That was the vlog. It was probably over the course of a month, honestly, which is unfortunate, but that's okay. So yeah, the next video will probably be another one of these, like the TBR Takedown type of thing. Come on. She's meowing. Come on. Come on. But, I'm gonna leave you here. So that was some good reading, and there she is. So I'm going to end the video here, put everything away, my albums and my trinkets, put everything on my shelves, probably take a nap, and then go back to my parents' house to sit with the other cat, but spend some time with Calypso while I can. So, I'm gonna leave this video here. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, give it a like, maybe subscribe, all that typical YouTube stuff. But yeah, so that is 2 books down, and hopefully the next video will be 2 more. So I will see you in the next video. Bye. Say bye.